Altrincham season has finished this afternoon at Victory Park. It's finished in the Vanarama National League North semi-final playoff. Chorley won, Altrincham won after extra time. Chorley have gone through 3-1 on penalties, and we're talking to manager Phil Parkinson and assistant manager Neil Sorvel. Phil, it's just a few minutes after the players have left the pitch. It's a tough one to take, that.
Yeah, extremely tough to have gone down to 10 men so early in the game in terms of 45 minutes, being one up, being so close to seeing the game through, and then obviously conceding, backs against the walls for extra time, and then to go out on penalties the way we did after Wednesday night, being so good at the penalties. Yeah, very difficult to take, yeah.
Neil, on Wednesday night I thought it was a difficult night for us. Blythe played ever so well and I felt pretty uncomfortable throughout most of the evening. I didn't feel that this afternoon. I felt pretty comfortable with the way the game was going.
Yeah, we were doing okay. I don't think either of the two games we've played in we've shown our best, but the character was there in abundance, and that was needed on both occasions. You know, coming from behind on Wednesday night and hanging in there today. Yeah, I think they had a little spell, didn't they, at the start of the second half, where they had a couple of opportunities where the other likes I thought they'd have scored. But then generally when we'd gone down to 10 men, I thought we'd managed the situation pretty well. But then penalties, it's one of them, and it's toss of a coin stuff. So unfortunately it didn't go for us today.
And we've gone ahead. Josh Hancock, I think it was Sean Densmore, threaded the ball through. It was a decent move and a lovely finish from Josh.
Yeah, it was. I think he had the two good chances, didn't he? The one first half, that was the best chance of the half. Where he's blazed over, but yeah, he's made amends for it. Nice little run, got slid in down the sides, and the quality finish from him.
The game's turned on the 72nd minute. Josh Hancock has slid in with a challenge. Now we know what sort of player Josh Hancock is, Phil. It's highly unlikely that was an aggressive challenge and meaning to do any sort of damage.
Yeah. I mean, speaking to the lads, apparently he has gone over the ball, but he's slipped, and a bit of common sense you sort of wish for and hope for in a game of this magnitude. I don't want to harp on about it too much, but I felt the ref was nowhere near today, and he really let both teams down, not just us. There was decisions that went against them as well, and it's unfortunate that for our part that I feel that it's cost us the game. I felt we were very comfortable. We were forcing them to go long into a box, and we had three centre halves in there, we had Jake in there, so we were very comfortable with that. But yeah, to give a decision like that in a game of this magnitude, you've got to be 100% sure that the intent's there, and it's really difficult to take, really hard one to sort of stomach when you know what's on the line. And yeah, for me, really tough to take. But within saying that, I don't want to take anything away from Chorley, because I thought they were very good today and they deserved to go through. They had the better of the chances, albeit when we've obviously got 10 men, but we would have been disappointed if we didn't finish the team off with the chances that we had. But just echoing what Sorvel has said there, the character shown by the players in both games and all season is reflected in the fans as well. I just want to say a little mention to them, bursting with pride today, filling the gates. I think they had to stop the turnstiles. There was that many of them turning up, sang all the way through. Absolutely outstanding, and one of the big reasons we've got to this point this season.
And from the 72nd minute, we've played over 20 minutes in the 90 and then a full 30 minutes, and we managed that really well, I thought.
Yeah, we did, as I said, and Sorves has just said to you there, the lads, you never worry about the application and attitude. That's a given with this group. But things like decisions by officials can cost you at this level, and we've seen it all season. But I'm sure things have gone for us that have hurt other teams as well with poor officiating. But like I said, I don't want to take anything away from Chorley, because they've led the league all season, haven't they? And probably will be devastated that they're in the playoffs. So I can only wish them the best, and I hope they go on and eventually go up.
Neil, there was lots of heroes out there, but no one more so than Tony Thompson this afternoon.
No, you know, he showed what he's capable of. You know, probably since the point where Drenchy came in. You know, he's upped his game, and he's been outstanding in what has been a really tight kind of playoff programme. I mean, you look at the other games. What was it with penalties the other night? 1-0. Spennymoor beat Bradford. There were penalties today, so it just shows what a really competitive and tight league it is, which we knew that we knew our game, the tight we were going to be, and Tony has surely contributed to what's been an outstanding season there with his contribution there at the end.
And there's been a lot of discussion about, are we ready to go up if we had got up? From my perspective, if you get promotion, you go for it, and we're as ready as we'll ever be.
Yeah, we'd have loved to have a go with it. Of course you are, you know, if you get promoted, you're ready to go up and you'll have a go with it. Like I say, it's tough one to take. You know, we have had a fantastic season. The character the lads have showed, and you know, working with them every week is, you know, it's been really enjoyable. The football they've played, I have certainly enjoyed it. I'm sure the fans have as well. So to come so close is tough, and it's difficult to take. But you hope that makes us stronger moving forward next season, and we can go one better.
And Phil, we've gone into this season having been the Evo Stick Premier Champions last season. I think we were confident we were going to do well, and we have done very, very well. Probably exceeded expectations to a degree, but we can go into next season now full of confidence that we can go on and win this league.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say that you take that for granted that we can go on and win it, but I think we can take a lot of confidence from it. I completely agree with that. I think the group, we could see as soon as they come in, it wasn't a negative group environment. They know they've probably exceeded expectations. I think we've got about a middle of the table budget. That shows how much we punched above our weight all season. We know that for a fact as well. So the fact that we've been in and around the 5th, 6th position pretty much all season. I know we got to the dizzy heights, was it 3rd or 2nd at one point, but that's where we've been pretty much most of the season. And then to get in them playoff spots and coming at 5th as well, not where you're 6th or 7th, where in other leagues that doesn't quite cut it. So we were made up with that, and to finish top goal scorers as well was and entertain people, and to get some of the really kind comments we get a lot of other clubs saying that they really enjoy the football that we play, opposition fans, and I think our fans have really bought into what we're doing now. And it did take a little bit of time, but I think with them, again, I keep going on about it, but you can see it's an absolute joy to be around at the moment, just bursting with pride with wearing this top, into having the Alty badge on it, seeing the people singing your names, turning up because they actually want to turn up and watch that type of football, and they believe implicitly in everything you do, and that's really there now with the fans. And that, again, not only the performances on the pitch, but the way this club's come together from where it was 2 seasons ago is just astronomical, really. And I just couldn't be more pleased for the people who've worked tirelessly behind the scenes, who you won't see. Obviously everyone will come to me and Neil when things are going well, but you don't see all the hard work that other people do. So we know who they are, but I hope they get that appreciation as well at the end, because we can't do what we do without the people behind the scenes doing what they do, and the players can't do what they do on the pitch without them helping as well. So it's been a massive effort by everyone at the football club.
And difficult at this moment. It's just a few minutes since the last game's finished, but it's been a terrific season. How much have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, as I said, really, obviously you don't feel like that now, and maybe when we reflect, and I'll probably still will not enjoy it that much because I'm a winner and I want to win things. Neil is as well. That's why we come here, because we wanted to progress and do well. Won a championship last year, and it'll stick in the throat all summer, that the fact that we were so close, 1-0 up away from home. Well, I don't know how long was left, 20 minutes, 15 minutes to go, and we concede a goal, and then it's extra time and you go out on penalties. It'll be really tough to take, and it's not going to be easy. You put a smile on things, but it won't be easy, but that's the thing that drives us forward. That'll be our motivation to go one better next season.
Neil, your overall reflections on the season?
Yeah, look, really pleased. It's funny, I remember thinking back when we got the fixtures came out, and you're looking at all the teams, and actually I said to Phil, who are we going to beat here looking at these names? So yeah, from that point of view, you know, the challenge was, could we play the football we played in the NPL at this level? we've showed we're more than capable. You know, we've been up there all season, haven't we, in and around them playoff spots. So deservedly, you know, we deserve to be in that kind of playoff pack at the end. And from my point of view, I think I've said this many times, that, you know, I wouldn't stand on that touchline if I didn't believe in the football that we were playing. So, you know, it's been a real pleasure to watch how we've progressed this season, and it's been a really exciting times ahead for Altrincham, I hope.
So that's the thoughts of manager Phil Parkinson and Neil Sorvel after the defeat on penalties in the playoff semi-final this afternoon. It's been a terrific season for the Robins after winning the Evo Stick Premier Division last season, and we're on our way back without a doubt. Altrincham Football Club had a great season, thanks to Phil and Neil and the players for the enjoyment they've brought us this year.